Good evening. Yes. Good evening. Welcome to FPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf. Hello, Jack. I've just added your little message there to the stream. I learned to do that last night. Jack, good evening to you. How the devil are you, my friend? What's going on with you? What did you have for dinner, more importantly? Tell me about your dinner tonight, Michael and Jack. What did you eat? I made a pasta with a bit with some roasted vegetables, and it was absolutely fantastic. Like, out of this world. So good. There's a lot going on tonight. So let's make sure that we are keeping our eyes on the prize. Europa's happening. We'll keep an eye on those scores. We got a lot happening here. Man United have just kicked off. Who else is in the Prem? Oh, look at that. Spurs lost 3-2 to Galatasaray. That's a hard fixture, isn't it? And they got a red card. I think Solanke scored when he came on. Let's have a look here. Decent result that for Galatasaray. Who got a red? Show me the red. Show me the red drama. Come on. Oh gosh, it's never easy, is it? It's never easy. We can do it this way. We'll type in Spurs red card. You guys probably already know, don't you? You just like, Alf, we already know this is old news. Red card. Lancashire, don't know him. After scoring Tottenham's only goal tonight, but it was finished 3-2. So how does that work? Mad scenes. So we'll keep an eye on the Europa League, the Europa Conference League, all that good stuff, obviously. It's Thursday evening. The FPL deadline is in a couple of days now. 1:30 p.m. on Saturday. So that's fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to Gameweek 11. Let's have a look. Saturday, 9th of November, 1:30. Make sure you set your alarms if needs be. This is my absolute rubbish team that I've got out here that just aren't doing me any favours. We'll talk about Palmer tonight. Big talking point. We have FPL semi-casual joining at 8:30 in about 25 minutes. And he's got some rather interesting Cole Palmer related news for us, so we'll have a little chat with him. He's also just an absolute legend, probably one of my favourite juicers. I've never met him personally, but I just feel like I know him from like group chats and juice, obviously. What a ledge. I've been working on my Sean Dyche. Is it Sean Dyche or Sean Dyke? Because of Rupert. So he'll be joining. We'll be chatting about FPL, some other stuff too. I've got all the tweets lined up. Excited to get through it tonight. There's a lot happening. Who's in the chat? Let's say hi. We have some legendary names as always. We got Jack. We got Michael Svedin. We got Danish is back for more. We got Rubber Ducky. FPL Rubber Ducky. Quack to you too, my friend. JP Korn, legend of the game, is in the chat. Animations is back for more. Great stuff. All right, so guys, mug giveaway. We all like the mug giveaway, so I want to keep doing it, and I'll continue to do it. But the ask tonight is 30 reposts on the live stream that's going to be pinned to my profile momentarily. Right, it's done. It's pinned. So you've got to repost the stream that should be on top of my X profile. We're looking for 30 reposts. The target was 35 last night. We didn't get there, but we did it anyway because of Russell's FPL store birthday. So happy to say that 2 people got mugs last night. It's all going on as always. So yeah, just repost the ting. It's on top of my profile, and we'll do a mug giveaway. Anyone else joined? We've got Dragos in the house. We've got Rookie. We've got Woodstock. Yes. Great stuff. Is it mad to captain Johnson? Last week's captain was Palmer, and he outscored Haaland by 1 point, which is huge. Yeah, we'll have a look into that. We can have a look into that for you. Johnson, I feel like isn't a bad shout. Oh no, early kickoff this week, 1:30 deadline. Yes, sorry, Bob. I was thinking about doing a 3 p.m. watch along for Saturdays. I'll kind of be watching the Prem, all the games at once, and then I'll just sort of be reporting what's happening. Is that a good idea? Let me know. I might do a little poll on it if anyone's interested. You know, if they could just like listen in their ear whilst they're doing stuff around the house or whatever, and just get the scores. Might be a good move. I don't know. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. It's appreciated. Like all that good stuff. I'm just getting started here. I go live every night. This is my 16th live show in 16 days. And look at my face. Look, I'm still relatively fresh-faced. I'm not losing my SHIT yet. Let's get into some tweets, because that's what we're all here for. Rupert joining in about 20 minutes. My number 9 from Joey Tribbiani, FPL Tribbiani, Darwin Nunez, or as I like to call him, Darren Noodles. I'm not sure why FPL Tribbiani is going for Darren Noodles, but each to their own. I respect it. I'm intrigued about Liverpool's fixtures and whether or not this is actually a good shout. I just can't face the thought of having Darren Noodles in my team. I've never had him. He's never passed the eye test. His fixtures aren't great. This doesn't seem like a good move to me. What do you guys think? Aston Villa at home, Southampton away. I don't even know if it's worth having him in the team, let alone captaining him this week. But each to their own. All good stuff. Zakaria, as I like to call him, but it might be Zachariah. I don't know. He hasn't confirmed that to me yet. I ask him every time. A little poll here, which I reposted earlier. Who scores more points this week? Still undecided for the captain choice. Salah versus Villa, Solanke versus Ipswich, Haaland versus Brighton. What do we think about this? I'm thinking I might go Solanke versus Ipswich, so I'm going to hit that. Oh, it's so close. Haaland versus Brighton away. I don't know if I like that for City, given their current form. FPL Radar is one of my new fave sort of stat men. And he's just done this, introducing Gameweek graphics. Before each game week, I'll publish 5 FPL graphics to help you make sense of the data. This is the first post. If this is up your street, click subscribe in the top right corner to get in your inbox each week. I don't know if I'll sign up to it. I mean, I probably will, but look at this stuff. It's just lovely graphics, very easy to read. I'm really into it. Because I'm just a bit of a dum-dum, so I need like things spelled out to me. It's great stuff. Look, he's just getting featured on like Fantasy Football Scout and blowing up. FPL Radar is blowing up. Love it. Martin, Dominic Solanke, yeah, came on 69th minute, scored on the 69th minute this evening. Form, 100%. I'm loving Dominic Solanke right now. He's saving me. Just so everyone's aware of my team, you're probably all bored of it, all the regulars, but this is my team. My rank is 1.3 mil. I got Green Arrow. I'm hoping to make it into the top 1 mil this game week. Not sure if I'm going to do that, given my current luck. The news for me is that I can't get back in Gvardiol, which is what I was going to do for Konate. So I've got to rethink my whole start. And Palmer might be out, so there's that whole thing as well. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, I might just roll even. Maybe I just roll. I don't know. We'll see. I find if I think about things too much, I just like revert to rolling. Like if loads of things in my head, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to roll. Like Palmer's probably going to start. Let's be real. Konate, I think, is all right. So we'll see. What are you guys thinking about doing this week? Is it 1 FT? Is it 2? Is it a hit? What are you saying? Dan's here. Yes, Dan, fella. What alleged discomfort is here? Yes, finally managed to tune in live this week to see the legend in action. Discomfort, it takes one to know one, my friend. Oh, that's a good point. Make sure you check out. I added some more badges to the left-hand side of my screen. The form is temporary. Roberto's pod banging stuff. Make sure you check that out. Double Pivot, Kieran and Shane doing their thing. Way smarter than me. Make sure you check those guys out. Elite FPL, obviously Steve-O, the GOAT, and Jace. Trophy FPL Mo, big up. And obviously the GOATs themselves, FPL Juice. Just want to sort of call those guys out. And I'll be doing that going forward as well. Wade Wilson, just lovely little posts and ways in the chat. I just thought I'd big this up a little bit. Just very nice sort of little FPL appreciation tweets. Does it every now and again. I've been featured in a few. Lovely lad, Wade is. Lovely, lovely lad. Great stuff, Wade. Keep it up. Doing God's work. FPL Pedri, Strand Larson. A Strand Larson gif. What do we make of this guy? What I was thinking was, why don't we do a player comparison for Strand Larson and Cunha? See how it shakes out. Okay, this is what we want, I think. Is that the same thing? Okay, it looks like for some reason that's not working for me. Larson. I swear, like, sometimes I'm just really not too sure about Fantasy Football Hub. Like, player comparison, right? Am I being mental? Is this like an Alf problem? I'm typing in the player. Okay, that's not working tonight. I don't get it myself. Like, am I just being... I'm not being mental. This isn't a me thing. Okay, Cunha's come up. There we go. Let's try Strand. Is that why? Gosh. Strand. Boom. Did it. Here we go. All right. Cunha versus Strand Larson. Cunha takes it in every aspect apart from XG. But it's very close. I thought I'd check that out because lots of people talking about Strand Larson, lots of people talking about Cunha. Some people were saying Cunha's a decent captaincy option, which I don't mind. Anyone going Strand Larson is a bit of a differential over Cunha. I like him a lot. When I do my street interviews, there's a guy called Jake I always see. He owns a restaurant on Exmouth Market. And he was talking about Strand Larson like literally about 3 months ago, saying, keep an eye on this guy. I think he's had him in his team since like Gameweek 3. So fair enough to Jake. But yeah, what do you guys think? Would you go Strand Larson or Cunha at this point? I dig it. I've been seeing a lot of this. I don't really know what it's about. This sort of graphic and then all-time rank. I'll have to check that out. I don't know what it is. Have you guys done this? I need to look into that. FPL Fran, Son and Johnson subbed off. Weekend looking better as we speak. That is good for Son and Johnson owners, I am sure. Let's just have a quick check-in with the chat. We got Issa Sturg. Great name. Great to have you here. Ben is here. Hello. Thoughts on Rico Lewis? Might swap him for Mazraoui. Don't trust Pep and we can't keep clean sheets. Yeah, Ben. Good question. I'm not feeling Man City at the moment. Let's do another player comparison for you. So we're thinking, who was it? It was Lewis, right? Lewis, Rico Lewis, and the other player was Rico Lewis Mazraoui. I don't trust Rico Lewis's minutes whatsoever. If it was me, I've avoided Rico for that very reason. Mazraoui, we don't want attacking, right? Let's do defenders. Right, so it looks like Lewis. It's very balanced. Like it's quite even. They also operate in very similar parts of the pitch. Look at this, very even for predicted points. Even for like fixture ticker, very similar points. This is wild. And it's like this. It's really one or the other. I think Lewis will probably start because Walker was a bit pants on the weekend, wasn't he? It feels like Lewis is going to start for me, but Mazraoui and Man United have very decent fixtures, so I actually might go Mazraoui if it was me. You know what? What I do sometimes, and because Ben, you're a new listener, I will do a little poll for you and we'll check it out throughout the stream. So, do we have your... I haven't got your Twitter handle, that's fine. I'll just put for Ben. For Ben. Who's a better asset? I'll say going forward. Is that fair? Should we do that? Yeah, we'll do that going forward. And we'll do Lewis, MCI, it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. I think that's how you spell it. Mazraoui, yes. Nailed it. Who's a better asset going forward? And I'll just do hashtag FPL. Right, we'll keep an eye on that for you. Oh, I didn't put Mazraoui's team in. That's so annoying. Who else? Let's have a look. So Blanky, yes, Kieran. So Blanky. So Lankane from Issa, very good. Palmer easy hold. You definitely want him for Gameweek 12. Leicester as well. Strophilus. This is from Kieran. Isn't it crazy to stop and think that every goal Harry Kane has scored in his career has contributed to 0 trophies? May as well not have bothered. Boom. Ouch. For any Spurs fans out there. It is an interesting phenomena, isn't it? And he's also England. He's also England's highest scorer, which annoys me so much. It's like a how can I describe Harry Kane? It's just no return, is it? It's no actual juice that's being squeezed. Like, what's the point? Legit. I can't even get my head around England stuff. Like, he's the top scorer of England. He's not won a trophy with England. And we had a Euros final at Wembley with that squad. Don't even get me started. Ah! Unbelievable. Let's not talk about England because international break's coming up as well. I don't need it. Also, a question to the chat. Do I go live during international break at any point? I might just take the break, the actual break, but let me know. Maybe I'll go live once. I don't know. We'll see. Roberto is here. Yes, Roberto, great to see you. Anyone also who's not familiar with the stream, we do mug giveaways. You just got to repost the thing. It's pinned to my profile. And the target tonight is 30 reposts. The target last night was 35, but that was a bit much. So we're going for 30 reposts this evening. If you want to send me your teams as well, you can do that by tagging me in them and I will bring them on screen on the stream. Some people do that, so I'll just check. No, not yet. No one yet. Let's keep moving. Here he is. He's in the chat, Roberto. The form is temporary. I've bigged up the podcast already. Make sure you go check them out. Bloody great lads. Students in Lincoln, just, at 20 years old, starting FPL podcasts. Remember the name. Bloody impressive stuff, Roberto. I love it. And this guy, Ben Crabtree, he's won FPL. What do you think happens to someone when they win FPL? I think, fella, was it you who was saying you wouldn't want it? I think we're in that WhatsApp group. I think you were saying, I wouldn't want to win it. Do you just retire after that point? Like, is that it? You probably retire, don't you? You just sort of hold up your hand and say, that's it, guys, I'm out. Done. See you later. Move on to NFL. Cricket, F1 fantasy. Maybe just start, then just move on to F1 fantasy, win that, move on to the next thing. Solanke cap this week, loading from Kratos. I like Solanke as an option for captaincy this week. I really do. Let's just try this. I've been playing around with Fantasy Football Hub stuff. I'm kind of new to it. So you're kind of on me with me on this journey. They're not a sponsor. I pay for this myself, and you know it's all right. Here we go. Attacking detail. Let's do attacking simple. Solanke versus Haaland. Well, the AI favours Solanke for assists, but that's it. And yeah, expected assists. So historical data and expected data. Solanke is better for assists. Haaland is better for everything else. And it's also Ipswich at home 6.3 points predicted versus Haaland 7.5. Now let's do the big guns. Let's do Salah. This should be interesting. Oh, look at that. It's like Batman and Joker, isn't it? Expected points. Still Haaland. Such a swing there. Look, actual points. Historical points, more for Salah. Expected points, more for Haaland. Make it make sense. Haaland has the better data. That is clear. Oh, it's going to be one of those weeks, isn't it? It's another Haaland versus Salah week. Saturday night is going to be pain. The pain train. Let's have a look at fixtures. Let's get reminded. Let's be ready. When do Liverpool play? They're 8 PM on Saturday. Right when I'm supposed to be going live. So I guess I'll go live after that on Saturday night. That's the move, isn't it? And then City play when? They play right before at 5:30. Okay. So yeah, Saturday night is going to be a painful evening for a lot of players. What do you guys think about this? I mean, Aston Villa's not an easy fixture for Liverpool, is it? Let me know who you're captaining in the chat. I'm going to go Haaland, I think. Haaland or Solanke for me. Bruno subbed off inside 20 minutes. That's going to hurt those that have gone early on him. Boona is in the chat. The legendary Boona is here. Boona, Gvardiol's going up in price again tonight. So that's fun. Just an FYI. Bruno Mars. Okay. Bruno Mars getting a tattoo. Was not expecting that whatsoever. Bruno latest. Did I just get booned? Oh my god, I just got booned live on my show. I cannot believe that I've just done that. What am I doing? I'm not even going to look further. I know what just happened there. For crying out loud. Just never ends. Boona, can you have mercy on my soul, man? Have mercy. I meant Frank Bruno, mate. He's playing a charity football match. Unbelievable. FPL Foxy's here. Yes, FPL Foxy. Probably going to captain Gvardiol this week. It never ends. JP Corn in the chat. Look at this. Just a lovely little graphic. Isaac, part of the Hateful Eight. He makes all these with his phone. I dig it a lot. Great stuff. Keep it up, JP. Here we go. Speak of the devil. This is the moment when I realised, and Steve-O very kindly made a clip, a office edit of the moment when I realised that I couldn't afford Gvardiol back for Konate. Legit. That was my plan until that moment. I realised that I couldn't do it. And he's going up again tonight. So there's that. And let's just have a quick look, because I think it's worth trying to figure this out. So look, I've already done the move actually on Fantasy Football Hub. No, I haven't. What am I talking about? I was thinking about doing Raya out, and then maybe Konate out, and I'll do like Sells. But his fixtures aren't great. So I could do... Where is Sells? Sells in. Get me a piece of that Nottingham Forest defence, and then I could do Konate for Gvardiol. The thing that's stopping me from doing this move now is a couple of things. Man City's fixtures aren't that great. I don't think Gvardiol can keep putting up the returns he's doing. And also I've got Cole Palmer issues. So issues are afoot. But that's pretty much what I'm thinking at this point. I might just do that because the double Arsenal defense is not the one. It's not the one this season anymore. So I think I might just bring in Sells. We'll see. Boona, laugh your face, you mother effer. FPL cheat sheet is here. New friend of the channel. Hello. Right, guys, repost the ting. We've got quite a few in here now. So if you want a mug giveaway, FPL mug giveaway. Oh, Russell's going to kill me. I need to do it through this link here. So here we go. This is the FPL store. These are the mugs. There's a Boona mug. Look at that. Boona, the question is, have you bought yourself a Boona mug? As an FPL mug, blanking bad. Just great stuff. Lovely crockery. The Oasis one is very popular. Ash is getting the FPL Matrix one. So all you need to do is repost the stream that is pinned to my profile on my X, which is here. I've got it on screen here. Just got to repost. The target's 30. So get that done. Let me... Cheat sheet, have you reposted? Adam, have you reposted? Boona, have you reposted? Isa Sturg, have you reposted? Foxy, get it done. Wade, get it done. I said Boona already. Don, hello Don, good to see you again. Make sure you repost. Same with Roberto Fella. Get it done, guys. Let's do some... Fella's saying he's only here for Semi. Yeah, Semi's coming in like 2 minutes. So don't you worry. You'll get your Rupert fix, Dan. Don't worry, mate. I'll just bring up the guest to make sure that's all set up. Yeah, looks good. All right, we're ready for Semi. No problemo. Let's just get through a few more tweets whilst we're waiting. Look at that face. Look at that. Do I make that my new profile picture? Look at that moment that it's paused on. Almost. I didn't pause it there. That's just where it is. I've got a screenshot. If you have Foden, keep him, buy him. Why? Because I sold him for Bruno, so Hall incoming for Philip. Yep, that's how it works. Super Spurs. Oh, Super Spurs? Spurs being absolutely destroyed. They lost 3-2 in the end. Bartowski is saying 5 differential players that I think will score well in Gameweek 11. Wissa, Emerson, Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, and Dejan Kulusevski. Love that. The editor, Bruno at centre-back, Johnny up top. United got these graphics. Why do they do it like this? This is an ongoing nitpick, a room 101, if you will. I will make sure I bring that up on the next Juice show. Why do they do teams like this? Just do it by formation, for crying out loud. Enter the FPL, just out here with some incredible graphics. Look how good these look. Look at that. This one on the right. Unbelievable. So good. Look at that. How do they do this stuff? JP Corn, enter the FPL. You guys are legends. Keep it up. I love it. FPL mate, one thing that worries me a little bit about buying Wolves attackers is the 3 fixtures after Game Week 11. Wolves struggle to generate chances as it is, and these opponents can be frustrating to play against. Would love to own for Game Week 11, but don't want to be stuck with a dud after. Yep, Southampton at home, and then Fulham away is not easy. Bournemouth is not an easy fixture, we know that. Everton away, yeah, they could do a job there as well, so I get that. The narrative is that Wolves have good fixtures, but do they? There is a 5-a-side happening via the Juice crew, 16th of November, that's a week on Saturday. Mill Hill, the hub of FPL. I will be there wearing a tux with my microphone, and I'll be FPLing the hell out of that event. So make sure you come down. I think you need to register as well, so do that. Roberto, are you going to be going to that? I know you're at the other one. Last year, was it? Have a beers in the chat. Have a beer. Hello, mate. Good to have you here, man. Just waiting for Rupert now. Rupert's late. I'm going to text him and just say, how dare you be late? I was just going to say now, how dare you? How dare you be late, Rupert? I'll say fella's asking for you. Alright. He should be en route. Bruna, I reckon Konate scores this weekend and Gvardiol gets subbed off at 45. I wouldn't sell, to be honest. Just constant, the Bruna. It's just constant. For anyone who's not familiar, I got not up to speed on what happened on the weekend. I got booned on Saturday morning. I sold Gvardiol for Konate, and now he's trolling me in the chat. Boona, you cheeky man. Yeah, I just saw a like come in. Everyone like the stream as well, please. I really appreciate it. It helps. Just whilst we're still waiting for Rupert. He's probably just putting on his makeup or something. Let's check the repost. We're on 9 reposts. I don't think a mug giveaway is happening. You need to repost the stream that's pinned to my profile for an FPL mug giveaway this evening. We need 21 more reposts. We have 119 watching across X and YouTube. This should be easy peasy. So repost the stream if we want to see a FPL mug giveaway. Sparta is here. Good evening, Sparta. Great to have you back. He's back for more. Or they. I don't know if Sparta, I don't know who they are. He's saying, okay, it's saying connecting. Here he comes. Here he comes. Rupert.
Alfred.
I cannot believe this is our first actual conversation.
I know.
It feels like it's the same with all of you guys. Like even Boona, like I just feel like I know you all as brothers now. I feel like I've known you all for like 10 years.
I know.
How's it going?
How's it going? It's all right.
Why is it just all right? Talk us through it. What's happened? Are you fed? Are you hydrated? What are you missing?
I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of flack. No, not really. To be fair, for the
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like at the beginning of the week, I was like, "Oh, I'm not making my transfers." Then I went on the juice, and then I was like, "Right, I'm getting rid of Haaland," and now this has happened. And yeah, it's just one of those things today where I was chatting to my friend in the summer. Yeah, like, he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for 25 years.
Oh wait, you know what? Wait a sec. Let me get the tweet. I'll screenshot it on the scene. One sec, just so everyone knows what we're talking about. So Rupert has some info. Let me get it real quick.
ITK.
Some absolute ITK gold from Rupert. One sec. So this will just take a moment. I'm getting pretty nifty with my stream stuff nowadays, so this shouldn't take long for me to do. Here we go. Very close. Here's the tweet. Here it is. There we go. Boom. It is on screen. So I'll just read it out. Should I do it in sort of like a Rupert? I've been working on my Rupert voice, so I could do it.
you do your Rupert voice, I'll do my Alfred voice as well. There we go.
All right, one sec. I'm just gonna. That'll do. That looks good. I have some intel on Cole Palmer. Apparently, he has bruising on his knee, so he doesn't look like he will play this weekend. But he is an important player to Chelsea. So many get risked, and he isn't a sprinter. So if needed, can drop in deep. Sancho is out as well, so really need him. That was more like a bad Sean Dyche, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So yeah. So my friend.
Yeah.
He's friends. He's. I don't know if he's friends with one of the Chelsea players.
Okay.
But like, I just rang him up today.
Are you naming names, or we're not naming names? Are we? No. We don't do that. With us ITK accounts, we don't do that. We don't do that.
And then he was like, yeah. So he said, so this is the bit I don't get, and this is what I didn't say. He said to me it was the Martinez challenge, and it was like a stud to the knee, and the knee has damaged the Achilles.
Yeah.
But there is no Achilles in your knee, is there?
There is no Achilles in your knee. No, it's very famously the bit of Hercules, right? Or is it? Is that right? Or is it Achilles himself? I'm not a Greek mythology expert, Rupert, but no, my understanding is that it's just on the back of the ankle, isn't it?
Yeah. But
so who's this guy giving you grief about the tweet?
Oh, it's just obviously it's the infamous man, Bateman. Bateman just retweeted it. To be fair, one guy was like, "Just sound like your intel was keeping all bases covered there." Which is probably true actually, because obviously I rang him up and said, "Look, this is going to be really good. This is top quality ITK."
ITK.
And he's like, "What?" So in the know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's not in the know about ITK.
So he's really worried now, because I think he was like saying that because if it was like Colwell or James or Keith Rail or something, they'd just swap him out, because he's such an integral part.
Yeah.
We can't really swap him for Mudrich. But I'm now like, well, if he drops deeper, that means he's the dreaded assist to the assister. We don't like that.
We don't like that. So what do you have? Cole Palmer?
I do, yeah.
So I have him as well. So what are you gonna, given you have this very spicy hot bit of news, what are you thinking before Game Week 11? Are you gonna sell, keep? What do you think?
So I'm gonna get rid of him. I'm gonna bring in Sam for him.
Holy smokes! You're doing salads. Wow. Do you have the money for that?
No. So I've got to get rid of Robertson. I've had enough of Robertson now.
Yeah.
So get rid of Robertson.
Downgrade him to who? 8 Norrie?
So I've got Robertson and Watkins I need to get rid of. And Palmer. I'll do a -4. Robertson will go to Kirkes of Bournemouth.
Oh yes, you mentioned Kirkes. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah. He was my one to watch last year. So we're on the Kirkes train now. And then Watkins I was gonna do to Hoy. Yeah. Woo. I was gonna do him to Hoyland, but I've decided now. I've just watched the first 30 minutes of Man United. That's why I was late, and we're not looking good.
Yeah, man. Lots of people are talking about Man United assets. Like, no offense, I know you're a Man United fan. I'm just staying away. I'm just staying away. It's too much. You know, last year I had Onana, Rashford, and Bruno, and like my first 5 game weeks were just terrible. I had to get rid of a wild card like Game Week 5. Terrible stuff. So how are you feeling about the new manager coming in? Amorim, are you feeling good about that? He looks pretty decent, doesn't he? No? Shake of the head?
Do you know how I'm feeling about it as a Man United fan? We could buy the best manager in the world, buy the best players in the world, with the best system, like the new 3-4-3 or whatever, and we'll still be shit. There is like just so much that needs sorting at Man United. So I don't know, and I think I'm not going to bring in Hoyland now because I want him to do well. Like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. That's the way it works.
Damn it!
Yeah, leave him out your team and he will slap. Yeah, exactly. So that's the move.
So if I take Palmer out, I'll probably put a bet on him to score a hat-trick against Arsenal. So then it's
there we go.
My FPL season's over, but I'm rich.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. Rupert as well. Given that we're chatting for the first time and stuff, what's your history with FPL? And by the way, I am so new to FPL community, so obviously this is our first chat. I don't have much of the history of the community. I know there's a lot of drama and stuff. So first off, give us your history of the game, and then give us your history within the FPL community.
So I've been playing FPL for about 12 years.
Okay.
I started. It was my first job out of uni, and I was going to leave, but I was desperate to try and make an impression on people, and it was August. They're like, "Oh, we're doing fantasy football. Do you want to get involved?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a go."
You never look back.
I think, and I won that first year and loved it. I was watching Newcastle and Everton.
Yeah.
And it was I was enjoying. Oh my god, I'm really enjoying this crap game of football because I had Leighton Baines. Do you remember Leighton Baines?
Yeah, of course, Leighton Baines. What a goat! Yeah.
So I had Leighton Baines, and it just kind of took off from there. But I was a proper casual back then.
Yeah. So a proper casual, not just a semi. You were full on casual at this point.
Full casual. Yeah. And what I mean by the ultimate casual is the one where it's like 10:30 on a Saturday. Oh shit, I need to do my team. Right, let's
yeah.
Jobs are good.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then it was like one of my best mates. We were going for a night out, and it was like New Year's Eve 2014. And he was like, oh crap, I need to do my team for tomorrow. So, do you do FPL? I was like, yeah, no way. So I pulled up the team and it's like, God, this is terrible. Well, God, that's. And then he pulled out this thing called Fantasy Football Scout, and it's like, have you tried? Have you looked at this? I was like, no. It's like, and basically, I just followed that for the whole of the 2015-2016 season.
And then you got to know like Mark Southerns and all those guys, right? Like.
No, I would just go on the website and it would have like your team, and then it would like have players in form and favourable fixtures, and that was it.
Yeah, right.
And I just cruised every week, and it was glorious. Like,
so you got a little bit of help there from Fantasy Football Scout. It was your secret weapon, if you will.
Yeah, but that was back then when it was like, I'm going to pick this player. Why is that? Look at the fixtures for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like
basic data, very basic data. Fixture ticker. Join us for our fixture tickle special. Oh. Yeah, I love that. And what about the FPL community? What can you tell us?
So the FPL, like I really got into it during like lockdown.
Yeah.
Because all you could do was go for a walk, watch football. So, like, I'd do things like this. Like, I'd finish work at 4, shut my laptop, and then reopen it.
Yeah.
And I joined something called the Llama Lounge.
I heard about this. Well, yeah, what's that? Yeah. You mentioned it on Juice the other night.
Yeah, so it was like Steve-O and Boona, and they did really well off it. They were, like, getting some real big celebrities, and it was a bit like this.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, right, if you want to join, here's the link, and Boona would send me a link, and I'd literally join every week. And it went from, we got some guy wants to join us, to, we got a special guest now. They call him the casual.
The casual. Yeah.
Casual. And then like Boona helped me get some real big followers. And then Juice came about April 2022. I was in Edinburgh, and Ash followed me on the Juice account, and I went, thanks for following me. And I was a bit drunk. I was like, come on your show anytime you like. He goes, what about next week? I was like,
yeah, I love that.
Like that. And then it just kind of took off from there, and obviously then they said, we need some pundits. Yeah. But I was properly juice cursed, mate. I walked into that studio at 8k ranked, right? And they were like, God, look at this team, this is amazing.
Look at this guy. Look at this champion of a man with his 8k ranking.
Yeah, and it just curtailed from there, because then the thing is like the community's got bigger and bigger. And instead of like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd go on and someone would say, pick this player, look at this fixture, look at this XG, or do my own thing. I'd be wanting to compete against them and be different. And, I set up every year to win, and haven't. Yeah. My rank is terrible this year. But,
to win the whole thing? Like, your aim is to win the game?
Oh, absolutely.
I love that, man. I'm just for me, I'm just like, give me a top 50k finish. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not aggressive enough. Maybe I need to have more aspirations, Rupert. Do better, Alfred. Do better.
But look at me. I went without Salah and Haaland at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you did.
I went 4 million, 6 million, and I've just stayed around there. I've just floated.
It's just floating about between 4 and 6 mil. Yeah. Hero. And then what about like the drama of the community? What's like the craziest stuff you've seen over the years? You don't have to get into it if you don't want to. If it's a bit weird.
No. It's fine. It's fine. My favourite. So there was a bit of time, I think it was 2 years ago, where I was like on the juice. I think I did like 3 or 4 Tuesdays on a row, because I got a job in London, and obviously it would there'd be like a message in the morning saying, "Oh, someone's pulled out. Is anyone around?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Yeah, the semi's on his way up.
Yeah.
To the secret location of the juice. I don't know. I like to think it's a bit like Tracy Island, so we won't give away.
Yeah. I tell everyone where it is. Maybe I should stop doing that. And what about the impressions? Like, because you've clearly got a very decent Sean Dyche going on.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just rolls off the tongue.
It's perfect.
I've just always been able to do impressions.
Who else have you got? Who's your fave? Who's your fave to do? Because I've got a really decent one, by the way.
Of what, of me?
No, not of you. I'll work on you. But I can do a very good Michael Caine.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, you just got to do the nose like that. You just got to do the nose like that. All right, it's Master Bruce. Will it be the Lamborghini? She was only 15 years old. She was only 15 years old. You were only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Michael Caine.
No, I do quite a good Margaret Thatcher. My father was a greengrocer in Grantham, and he never spent more than he owed. And a country can't keep borrowing money.
That is superb. And I heard Donald Trump the other day as well. That was decent.
Yeah, great man, great powerful man. Great man. We're
So
going to
good.
take on these globalists. We're going to be patriots. You know, it's this. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. He's just like doing this all the time.
Yeah.
He's a mental man. And then the other thing I was going to ask is, obviously, I do feel like we could cause a lot of trouble in London doing this sort of like sandwich idea. If you ever just want to get into a tux, I'll bring my camera. We'll go to some supermarkets and we'll speak to people about what they're getting for their meal deals.
Yeah,
I think it'll be banger, mate. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm so in. I'm all in on that.
Rate my meal deal.
Rate my meal deal. Yeah, you got one the other day, right? What do you get when you do a meal deal?
So my meal deal is Tesco, obviously from Tesco's, chicken club sandwich. Was it the Max Walker's Strength crisps, the crinkle ones?
Oh yeah, the paprika ones.
No, paprika.
Yeah, they slap. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. And then what drink you getting?
Lipton iced tea peach.
Such a specific meal deal. That's such a mad meal deal, isn't it? Lipton iced tea. I love it.
Absolutely.
I'm going for I like any sandwich, so I like to try things. But BLT's up there for me. I would get Doritos Cool Original. And then I don't really sort of like drinking stuff that's not water. It's really lame, but I just love water. So I just get a sparkling Pellegrino, I think.
Oh, okay. So a fizzy lemonade.
No, like the actual just sparkling water.
Pellegrino.
Yeah.
Sparkling water.
Yeah, they started with the sparkling water, then they added some flavors.
Sparkling water.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Awkward. All right, Rupert. We have.
Yes.
Let me tell you how many people we got watching. We got 297 people across X and YouTube right now. Oh, you're live on YouTube. Enough. What do you want to say to Planet Earth, mate?
What do I want to say to Planet Earth? Why is Donald Trump president again?
I know, man. I know. I don't get it myself.
I tried my best not to be political, but obviously when you said the other day how you were like in Islington, I was like, oh, we've clearly got a champagne socialist here.
I'm not, man. I rent, I don't own. I just, we moved back from New York last year. We were like, we want to be central. I know Angel really well. So this is just sort of like a bit of a stepping stone before we buy our house, which will be some point in the next 2 years. But yeah, man, Islington's great. Whereabouts are you based?
Reading.
Oh yes, Reading, of course. Reading. Lovely.
Because this is the thing, right? I would probably do the juice every Tuesday if I lived in the secret location. If I lived near Tracy Island.
Yeah. Yeah. I would as well, but I've started going live every night at 8 p.m. So I can't do that.
This is great. This is how you should do it. I love it.
Go live go live from here. Join them. Should I just join them sometime and be like, all right, I'm live. Let's do this. We can figure that out. We got James. We got the mastermind James on the case. He can do, simulcasting. We got the technology.
So, if you don't mind, so is that why because you burst onto the scene this year?
Just burst on. Yeah.
Not
so
many-
what happened?
many-
My story is that I started to take FPL a bit more seriously. I had a channel with some pals. It was called Wildcard FPL last year.
Okay.
I was really enjoying it. They just kind of dropped off and weren't really into doing it anymore. So I was like, I'm just going to start my own thing. And then I started, my first things were go lives on a Saturday night where I just look at tweets, very similar to the show. And then I had this idea to go and speak to people in the public about FPL. And then that's when I literally posted stuff. And then James was like, who's this guy? Like, get him on Juice. And then the rest is history. Yeah, so I didn't know anyone. I don't know. I'm so new to all of this. And I'm just getting my head around all the drama and the history. And it's mad even navigating that. Like, I need help. I need help.
So my favourite dramas a couple of years ago was a guy called FPL Mourinho.
Right.
And he kind of went out of his way to get blocked by all the content creators. Okay. And there was this kind of storm on Twitter, like you're either in favour of the content creators or you hate them.
Like a civil war.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a weird one because I probably sit in the content creators camp, but I rarely push out content. I've started doing a little bit more Instagram this year and a bit, but that's it.
Yeah.
But I respect people who do all this stuff, and it takes bloody age to do, and it's even harder now to find you can't tweet, or go on Twitter and go, oh, Haaland's a really good captain this week, or, Salah against Villa. Oh God.
Yeah. Fix your ticker.
But Mourinho kind of went out of his way to get blocked by all the top content creators. Okay. And we then got him on Juice, and I was on there when we had him on there, and Nick was really probing him quite well. And then he kind of bit, because we just literally said Andy Martin, and this guy's so Andy Martin, where are you? Are you there, Andy Martin? It's like, he's not in the studio.
Oh, really? You just kind of lost it.
He's like, Andy Martin, I'm coming through. I was like, what would you do if you saw Andy Martin in the street? He said, oh, I'd block him.
That's so funny. So where's this guy now? Is he still knocking about?
Yeah, he is, but I don't know. We haven't seen him for a couple of years. I mean, they come and go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's also kind of his classic sort of, he doesn't have a face on Twitter.
Right. So can I ask a question? Like, am I now a content creator?
Who, me?
Am I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you're doing this every night.
Yeah, but I don't know if I class myself as I'm not in that bracket at all, am I? Like, I don't feel like I'm the same as FPL Mate or Harry or Ross.
Yeah.
Those guys are Andy.
Yeah,
those
you're
guys
not
are content creators. Yeah, I don't feel like one, but I guess
you're
I am.
Not full time. You're not full time.
Are we the cartel, Rupert?
We are the cartel. Yeah,
we are the cartel. I love it, man.
I'm gonna get so much shit on Sunday if Harbour starts.
Oh man, yeah, I love the risk of it, the risk. And I was when I saw it, I was like, can I repost this 5 times? Let's go, Rupert.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we do mug giveaways. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. And currently we're on 17 reposts on X, and we need 13 more to do a mug giveaway. So Rupert, do you want to tell people to do that? Go on, give it maybe in a Sean Dyche.
What? Sorry, say that again. Sorry.
So just tell the people who are viewing to repost the X stream that's pinned to my profile.
Okay.
In the Sean Dyche way that we know and love.
Okay, cool. Let's get the voice nice and gravelly. It's like a diesel engine that hasn't quite gone going. You think, oh, maybe I should put it down, sell the diesel engine, but you're like, absolutely not. It's got a few years left. Pass this MOT next year. Right. Okay, here we go. It's pinned on your tweets, is it?
It's pinned on my X profile.
It's pinned on your X profile. Well, we're going to get the voice a bit more gravelly. Give FPL Alpha follow, give it a tweet, re-like, and you've got a chance of winning an FPL mug, which you can have a nice cup of tea out of. Milk, 2 sugars, nice and strong.
Rupert, what a legend, mate. Can you come on any time? Are you up for this whenever?
Yeah, mate. I mean, look,
Let's cause some trouble, mate. Rupert, let's cause some trouble.
I want to do the meal deal. That I want to go outside someone's. Like,
I'm so in on that. It'd be so good. Like Tesco, Sainsbury's. You know, people buy lunch a lot. There's a big amount of people who get meal deals. We can find them and find the best meal deal. Like, what's not to love about that? All right, man. Rupert, what a pleasure having you on, mate. I'll text you later probably, and we'll chat.
Yeah, good.
Let's make sure this isn't the last time, mate. Lots of love.
No, absolutely not. And before I go, FPL Alf, I just want to know, who is this Boona? Where is Boona?
Boon. That's an Alf impression, isn't it? Like, you know what? The funny thing is that people think I'm like a posh boy. I'm not at all. Like, I'm from Scunthorpe. I'm a northerner. I went to school. Right. I went to school down south, which is why I have a bit of a posh accent. Right. I'm not a Tory. I hate the Tories. I voted Labour. Listen, I'm from the streets of London. Everyone stop thinking I'm a bloody posh boy. Tory. I'm not. I don't pronounce my T's. I say bottle. I don't say bottle. For crying out loud.
I drink sparkling water. I'm not posh.
You mother effer. Rupert, I love you, man. Speak soon.
I thought Rupert from Berkshire. You know, when people find out I vote Labour again, they're like, I can't believe Tony Blair. I can't believe he's not Tory. You know.
I love it, man. All right, Roo. Speak in a bit, mate. Peace out.
See you in a bit. Cheers.
Bye. That is how we do it. Rupert, the man, the myth, the legend, just coming on FPL and telling us how things work. Great stuff. That would not be the last time that Rupert joins this stream. Maybe like a daily segment, I'm thinking at this point. Here's the Cole Palmer tweet. So take of that what you will. Let's do some more tweets. So we're on 20 reposts. So we need 10 more, guys. We need 10 more reposts and we do the mug giveaway. We're missing 10 reposts on X. So if you want a mug giveaway, simply go onto my X profile and repost the stream. What is happening in the chat? A guest tonight, Alf. Yeah, fella, if you're up for it, mate, do you want to come on tomorrow night? I've got no one coming on tomorrow night. So if you fancy it, Friday night, you might be out for beers or whatever. If anyone else is up for joining at any point, just let me know. Like, I literally just send you a link. And it's very easy to come in and have a chat. So we are open for business here at AlfPL. There's quite a lot of comments that I won't go through them all. Have a beer. Alf, Steve-O tells me you have now beaten Elite FPL's record for the number of nights FPL streaming in a row. That is correct. This is my 16th live show in 16 days. I broke the record at number 14, which was 2 days ago. That's my understanding, and I am going to continue the streak. I don't know if I should take the international break off, though. Everyone's telling me to. I think people are slowly seeing me lose my mind and reaching out to me and being like, Alf, you all right, mate? Because I just talk utter nonsense for like 30 minutes on these shows. Let me show you what someone said the other day about my show. I pinned it. I pinned it yesterday. It's now gone down. Where is it? I'll just get this up real quick because it made me laugh quite a lot. So I messaged this guy saying, can I use your tweet in my live show? And he said, yeah, that's fine. When do you go through the tweets? I joined last week and your stream seemed really rambly and all over the place. So that was nice. I actually can't find the tweet now. I don't know where it's gone. So, you know, I don't know what's going on. There's not much organization here. I'm just literally going through X, just going through the best tweets of the day. That's what I'm doing at this point. I hope you guys are having a good time with it. I will continue to go live until I either lose my mind or you guys stop telling me to. Hungry George, all these people who do X likes and I'll captain X player are doing it all wrong. What I want to see is 100 likes, and it's A. 200 likes and it's B. 300 likes and it's C. 400 likes and it's D. It's quite comprehensive. But yeah, I don't get this whole thing that's happening at the moment with this many likes, I'm going to captain this player. Is that sort of like... This keeps happening. My face when I realise that Gvardiol's too expensive to rebuy. Breaking me. FPL Tony Solanke on, getting minutes before hat-trick against Ipswich. I love that. I did a Palmer poll earlier. Az retweeted it, which was nice of him. Will Palmer start? It's a big yes. 69%. Cheeky. No, 30%. So lots of people think Cole Palmer will start. I also think he will start. Fantasy Football Scout, the latest on Cole Palmer. He hasn't been spotted in today's training session either. I think he's just getting a rest. Emma, even if he's out for a couple of weeks, he's only missing the Arsenal game. I'd have played him this game week. Points off bench incoming if injured, and saved your transfer minus points. Yeah. Rupert is selling Palmer for Salah. I don't know if that's the move myself. I think I'll be keeping him. Trophy FPL, friend of the channel. Have a good game week in FPL. 2 messages. I have a bad week in FPL. 78 messages. Yes, exactly. And Boona chimed in. Of course. I feel like my whole life is sponsored by Boona right now. I just need to hit that. Boona chimed in. When I don't leak teams, 2 messages. When I leak teams, 78 messages. Unbelievable. Boona, what a guy. One intro to Boona that was. I wonder what Game Week 11 will bring me, Alf. Got to be better than 33 points. FPL Foxy in the chat is not having the best of times, it looks like. I pray to the FPL gods that you get more than 33 points. In Game Week 11, FPL Foxy, I believe. Chin up, buddy. My current plan is to give Calvert-Lewin one last game week. He's done. He's bruised. He's battered. Exceptional starts to the season from Mo Salah and Cole Palmer. Both players make the all-time top 10 for points scored after 10 game weeks. Let's go through this real quick. 21-22 Salah, 22-23 Erling Haaland, 24-25 Mo Salah again. Then it's Son, Harry Kane. Oh, most points. Oh, okay, I see. Wow, Cole Palmer is a ridiculous asset. Look at that. Look at the company he's in there. Salah, Haaland, Son, Kane, Aguero. I think Cole Palmer's going to win the Ballon d'Or at some point. I'm here for it. This is embarrassing. A bit of beef here from Greg. And Focal got involved as well, I believe. Did Focal get rid of his tweet? I think Focal may have got rid of his tweet. So it looks like some people are sort of just copying content, or I think with this one, the FPL boys were saying no thanks to Lewis Hall, and then in the same day they're posting budget options Lewis Hall. I think what Greg's saying here is that this is just like the hypocrisy of it all, the scandal. Greg's not happy. So I think Focal did get involved, and he said something like, they're copying graphics for me. So that happened today, which was very spicy. I did bookmark that as well. I wonder if Focal got rid of it. Anyway, if he did, I don't want to bring it up. Let's not do that. Price changes. Gvardiol rising tonight, according to FPL stats. Again, that hurts. Should we have a quick look at the price changes? Let's do that. Tonight, Iwobi is going up, which seems pretty random to me. And then a decrease from Lancashire. Haaland decreased tonight. Damn. Ned, Greaves, Eze, Delap, Sancho. Delap's getting a decrease. Why is that? That hurts me. Anyone else? Gvardiol going up tomorrow. Sells going up tomorrow. Bruno. And Bruno just went off, I think. I think Bruno might be injured. Lots happening, guys. We've got to keep an eye on all this stuff. Let's keep moving. I should be almost at the end of the tweets. We're going to get through them. Plonker beef here. So Plonker called it out. He put a steak emoji. The famous steak emoji from Plonker. Plonker doing God's work. HM chimed in. Discomfort, Kieran. Standard for that account. Oh, some very big words happening for a lot of these accounts. You know, don't steal people's content. Don't do that. Just make your own. It's not difficult. There's Rupert's. Solanke on. We did that. We did that. Let's just have a quick check-in with the chat. See who's about. Cheat Sheep, Martin. Yelena is here. Hello, Yelena. Yelena gets her own sound effects. Yells is in the chat. Yelena, the question I've got for you is, have you reposted my stream? We're on 22, guys. We need 8 more reposts, and we're doing a mug giveaway. So we need a few more. We need a few more. And listen, I can't keep giving away mugs. I've spent like 150 quid in the last 2 weeks on mugs. So I'm setting the bar high in terms of reposts. I want my own sound effects. Yeah, Wade, I was thinking about doing that for the regulars. So I might work on that. No, that's not right. That's not fair, is it? We can't have Yelena getting this. And then Wade getting this. It's not fair, is it? What's this one? Do you like? What do you think of that one, Wade? That's quite nice, isn't it? Unless you want me to get like a Deadpool sound effect, I can make that happen. You know, I have the power. We're on 23 reposts, guys. I don't think we're doing a mug tonight. I'm going to be live tomorrow night as well. I'm looking forward to it. Friday night. Fella, are you up for coming on tomorrow night? I can't do tomorrow night. Mrs. Fella has booked me already, but 100% next week. Okay, we'll do. All good. If anyone is up for coming on as a guest, having a chat about FPL and all things Gameweek 11, let me know. Thanks for joining this evening. What a pleasure, as always. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Stay hydrated, obviously. And remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.